It's hard for people to unfat.
Bail for somebody for crypto scams, because 20K, that's like not even half a Bitcoin.
He is going to face charges of running an unregistered trading platform, and we are the Bermuda Shorts. Woo! Bitcoin, rock on.
Yeah. Short the bankers, long Bitcoin.
I mean, if there could be wild stallions, we're wild stallions. Why not the Bermuda Shorts?
You can do whatever you want, Mr. Solojo.
Now I have to know if there's a band out there called the Bermuda Shorts. I'm duck going. This is a duck go day. Bermuda Shorts music, and there's 1959. A video came up on YouTube. Mike Love and Brian Wilson, Bermuda Shorts rehearsal from 1959. I don't know if that was the name of the song, or they previously had a band called Bermuda Shorts. I don't know. I just know that there was definitely a song.
I do know this: the EU is set to invest $177 billion in blockchain and other novel technologies. I don't know if blockchain's novel. I know $177 billion is not novel, but they are looking to spend significant funding on these emerging technologies. I would also assume some AI. They have to fully build out their panopticon over there, and blockchain, data infrastructure, 5G, quantum computing, AI. These are some of the things they're going to be planning to invest in with their $177 billion investment fund. 750 billion euros is their total stimulus package, and 20% of that is going to innovation. I like when people are innovating.
That's it's a good move. Now here's a site that I have not seen yet, Trav, that's linked in our story. London hard fork that took place on the Ethereum chain. Over $1 billion burned since August 1st. That's about 300,000 Ethereum. And you can watch this in real time. There's a website called watchtheburn.com. And you can just go there and it shows you the exact number of Ethereum burned, the rewards that have gone out. And this looks like it's happening here pretty much in real time, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's charts. Your base fee for your gas, the priority fee, how much Ethereum is, how many people are watching the burn right now, 466. There's been almost 300,000 ETH burn over a total of $1 billion. They've had 557,000 ETH given out as rewards, and there's tips. It's showing you all kinds of information here. Pretty cool website.
Check this out. At the time of this article on decrypt.co,
Hey, let me give you my address right here. I don't 0x05A.
Capital A, lowercase.
Okay, capital A.
Yeah, don't put your Ethereum, out to pasture. We here at the Republic of Bad Cryptopia are opening up a crypto rescue service. And rather than throw it into the fiery furnace of foreverness, we will give it a loving home here. We'll even give it a name. We'll call it Ernie Ethereum or Esther Ethereum. Any E name will work. Eunice.
My stepdad's name was Elmer. We'll call it Elmer Ethereum.
That's good. I like that. So, this is interesting here from our funny human interest story part of the bad news episode. Bitcoin billionaires back moonshot scheme to get this, resurrect woolly mammoths. Because who doesn't want to bring the woolly mammoths back? Billionaires Tim Draper and the Winklevi twins have backed a startup dubbed Colossal that is aiming to resurrect woolly mammoths as part of the effort to fight climate change. They're calling it de-extinction. How does this happen?
So they're unextincting things. They're de-extincting them.
Bro, I'm like, bring back the dodo. Just because.
I thought about the dodo. I thought what's been extinct that really should be brought back is bring back civil discourse.
Yeah, it's going extinct too.
Bring back the fairness doctrine, so the media has to share both sides of the story. Let's do that.
I think that goats became the scapegoat when the dodo went extinct, because the dodo's a funny looking bird with a funny name, and they should be the scapegoat. So I think resurrect them. I'm like, Winklevi went to when we were in Did you go with me that day to see the sloth things? Millions of dollars.
If you can print trillions of dollars, they need taxes from the middle class and the poor class and give more of it to the really rich class because that's how they like it.
Here's a fun story. This is on CNBC.com. The owner of this tiny $875 rig mines Bitcoin using free electricity at Starbucks. I will take a with whipped cream and a side of Bitcoin mining, please.
Oh my God, that is actually hilarious. He's like, it's $875. He did this post on TikTok. It's got 2.6 million views plus on that thing. And yeah, it's a lot different than a warehouse full of those ASIC miners. This is a tiny little, what is it, like maybe a 6, 4, or 5, maybe. It's a hub of USBs, and you just plug that bad boy in. It's got a little fan on it. It's pretty funny. Well, I wonder how much crypto is he getting off of it?
I don't know. It's an $875 rig. It's earning though. So he said that his rig doesn't make money. It's actually hard to make a profit out of this unless you have free electricity, right? So that's what he's doing is he's going to Starbucks and plugging it in. If he runs his rig 24 hours a day, he pays $15.84 in total electricity cost, and he gets about $9.30. He is in the red, $5.88.
If he uses his own electricity.
If he uses his own electricity, but it's buying him a few coffees if he goes and sits in Starbucks and does it. That's funny.
Yeah, well,
I would like to offer
coffee, and then though that over time, when Bitcoin's $1 million, like that value of that has grown up.
I would like to order a coffee on the house, please, because you bitches don't know this, but you're paying for it. Because it's sucking juice out of your
Can I just plug this in over here all day, every day?
I'm just gonna live here. Here's a piece of bad news from an exec at OpenSea, Nate Chastain. The head of product there was accused of buying and then flipping NFTs that were featured on the website. That's what we call insider information. So he knew stuff was going to go live. He got his NFTs, I guess, beforehand, before they were public, and then he flipified them. And they caught him using a burner wallet. This guy right here, Zuu TV on Twitter, caught him. Hey, OpenSea. Chastain has a few secret wallets that appears to buy your front page drops before they're listed, then sells them shortly after the front page hype spike for profits, and tumbles them back to his main wallet with his punk on it. Ooh, ouch.
Oh, very nice. So now this guy got busted, huh?
He got busted, and he has not commented on it yet, but OpenSea is reviewing the situation before taking additional steps.
Yeah, head of product over at OpenSea. So instead of actually building a good product that doesn't eliminate scams, this guy is actually doing scams on his own.
Wow.
What a jerk. Like literally, we just talked about this in the Nifty Show because like a lot of times there'll be exact collections with the exact same names and icons and photos, and then they'll upload a bunch of the NFTs as ones that look exactly like the real ones, and you can't actually even tell sometimes. Well, you got this head of product over there that is scamming people himself, and so do you think he cares to get scammers off his side? Man, screw OpenSea, man. Ugh.
Yeah, there needs to be competition, and guess what? There will be more on that coming to you guys soonly and shortly. We got a piece of listener feedback from Nigel Porter. He said, long-time listener, first-time caller? No, not really. Found you guys a week ago, but loving the show and will be a long-time listener. On today's show with David Keckner, he talked about having a chat with you after the interview to get his head around crypto. As a blockchain newbie, I'd love to have a listen to that too. I'm sure it'd be a heap of valuable info. That could be interesting. If David wants to pursue that, we could actually just go live with that and let him ask questions on behalf of newbies. He said, I'm in New Zealand, and he wasn't right about the power shutoff switch in our houses. I've heard of it, but never seen it. On and on, he says. Anyway, loving how overweight illogical and frustrated you both are. And then he finishes it with the best sentence of all: a bag of dicks to you both.
That's someone who gets us right there.
Totally. We appreciate that. So, wow.